YouTube, what's good, man? It's your boy Don, and I'm back at you with another video, man. So today's video is going to be about detachment is important in order to manifest. You know, a lot of us, we all have goals, we all have aspirations, things that we desire, things that we want to generate, things that we want to show up in our lives. You know, somebody may have the desire to want a big house, a car, a certain amount of income per month, whatever that desire may be. We all have certain desires that we all wish to have, right? But there's one thing, or one of many things, that is getting in between you and your desire. You have to detach from wanting. You have to detach from needing. You have to detach from wanting to see your desire. Once you start becoming one meaning being centered, being neutral, not worrying about when it's going to happen, not worrying about that is not showing up yet. You have to be operating right in the middle. You have to be operating right in the middle. You can't care if it shows up or if it doesn't show up. You have to be in a position of showing gratitude for what you have. When you operate in a position of, or in the energy or frequency of gratitude, you're living in what? Abundance. You're living in what? The opposite of lack, meaning you're happy with what you have. You know what I'm saying? You're operating in love. You're operating out of stillness, out of oneness. You're not worrying about when something's going to show up. You're not worrying about you don't have this. You're not worrying about when am I going to receive this? When am I going to receive that? So the universe looks at it as if you're already fulfilled. So it's going to give you more fulfillment because you're operating out of abundance, which means I have everything that I need. So it's going to make sure that you have everything that you actually need. It's going to make sure that you have everything that you want, everything that you desire, because you're already good. So, for example, if you want that house, if you want that car, stop worrying about when you're going to get into the position at the job where you make more money. Stop worrying about when you're going to go on Zillow to try to find that right house. Treat the house or the apartment or the studio apartment, wherever it is that you live in, treat that very nice, treat it real clean, treat it as if you would treat that house that you're looking for or that house that you desire. If you're driving a beat up Honda, 1998 Honda, drive that Honda as if you would drive that Mercedes, as you would drive that G-Wagon, as you would drive that Tesla, whatever type of car it is that you desire. You need to go ahead and treat that car as if it's already that. Because if you're not operating or living in that frequency as in I already have, or I am already showing gratitude for what I have, you're not going to ever get it, because then you'll be operating out of scarcity. And you operating out of scarcity, you're now vibrating on the frequency of I don't have, guilt. You're operating out of shame. You're operating out of fear. So when you're operating in these frequencies, the universe has no other choice but to give you whatever you're vibrating on. So if you're vibrating down here, everything that's down here, the universe is going to give it to you. If you're vibrating up here, whatever's up here, the universe is going to make sure that you get it, because by law, the universe loves you so much, it's going to give you whatever it is that you desire based off of the frequency that you're vibrating on. So if you're looking to get something, stop looking, stop giving a fuck. Just, man, I'm happy with what I have. And if the shit comes, it comes. If it don't, it don't. You have to just be living in the I don't give a fuck mantra. That's why a lot of assholes or narcissistic people, they don't have a hard time manifesting whatever it is that they desire. You know, they always say bad things happen to good people or good things happen to bad people. It's not necessarily that bad things are happening to good people. It's just that they're focusing on what they don't have. You know, they're focusing on when something's going to show up. So they're going to be operating in the frequency of lack or operating in the frequency of I don't have. So the universe is going to look at that like, on the inside, you feel as though you don't have. You're vibrating on the frequency as in you don't have. So I'm going to make sure that you don't have, versus that bad person and good things happening to that bad person. They're vibrating on a frequency within as in I do have. No matter what happens, no matter what doesn't happen, I'm good. So the universe is going to be like, they're operating out of a frequency of gratitude, out of I have everything I need. I don't care if I do have it, if I don't have it, I'm good with what I have. The universe is going to bless them with more. So as you guys may already know, this is a channel that's based on talking about frequencies, vibrations, and helping people elevate spiritually and attracting their desires with the universal laws. So I appreciate you guys for coming through. If you guys like this video, like, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't. As I always say, it's a treat when the chosen ones meet. Peace.